Uh, uh, let's look at something more recent. This is last week. This is last Monday, and this is the previous week's high, previous week's low, which is being defended on Monday's Asian session quite aggressively. So the investment was there, and it was aggressively kept confirmed. And in that case, we generally see a good support being there. So this is 3256 is our key confidence area as well. And on the volume side, our point of control is at 3323, as we can see. And we have a high volume node at, let's draw this a bit high out as well, 3273. So those are the areas that we have. And what we are waiting for, because this was defended quite well in the Asian session, we are mostly waiting, and we inside the Asian session we see a market structure shift. Inside the Asian session we are seeing FVG. We are waiting for a breakout of the Asian range because we have a high volume node supporting us at the bottom below the price as well. Now let's see what happens when the market we are coming in. So we are seeing exactly that, the breakout. And on the breakout, we are seeing the FVG being created. This is our entry point. This is clearly our entry point. And we already have a trade. So in this point, we already have a trade. Our SL would be below the high volume node, so which is 3270. Our entry is anything below 3284. It is a bit higher SL. So we can discuss that, and we can maybe draw it a bit above and try to enter a lower or something, put the SL something. This can be, the SL can be managed, but our target is the point of control. So that's the trade we have at that point. That's the trade we have, and we are waiting for the test of 3283 also, uh, or a different approach, or a different trade. So we are getting the test, we are getting the resistance support, and we are defending the high volume node. Exactly what we are seeing is defense of the high volume node at that point, because we are considering this at the pre-market, and the when we are coming into the session, we are getting to the target that we have. So this is a specific thing. We already know what trade we want to enter, uh, and we can be confident. It's a high risk one. It's carrying a lot of things, but only watching the volume, watching the levels, that is only the thing that is giving us the confidence. Obviously it went lower, it broke the FEG. We don't consider any of that. We stick to our trade, we stick to our SL. We are getting our entry, and price is throwing something at us in this area. This is happening pre-US Open, so pre-New York. This is happening. The first, the whole throwing us off, and then this is carrying through the session, through Tuesday as well. So that's hitting our target only on, if we go on Tuesday, that's the target is only being hit at the close of the Asian session of Tuesday. At that point, our zone obviously has changed, and this is uh, our new zone. So we have a, sorry. At this point, we had the breakout. If we go back and see again on Tuesday what opportunity we had, let me go back to Tuesday start. So on Tuesday, this is the point where I am coming into the market. So let's zoom that out. This is Tuesday. This is Tuesday. So that's the Tuesday to Tuesday point we have. Our value, our point of control changes slightly. So our point of control changes slightly. So what happened? This is the Tuesday price action. Our point of control changes slightly lower, getting below the price when we are coming into the market. and why is this working, we will discuss again. Now, this is at this point we have a very bullish momentum on the Asian as well, continuing from the previous day, and we are kind of bullish at this point, and we are looking for another breakout of the market at the Asian ranges high. We have the point of control below us at this point. That is a key thing to consider. The point of control is below us at this point. The high volume node is much lower, so we are not considering that to be major thing that comes into play. The second high volume node is again further lower. So these areas we are keeping in play, but we consider the possibility that these are not going to come in. What we are waiting for is the breakout. So let's see the breakout happen. Yeah, so that's our FVG that is being created. So we have our trade, anything below 33.28, 27, 28 is our entry. Our SL is below the high volume, the point of control of the last 1 week's price action, which is Tuesday from Tuesday. So that's our entry. And what is our target? In this case, where do we put our target? We put our target at the last 1 week's price action high. So which is the close from last week's Tuesday. That's our target. So in that case, we leave our trade. And how do we manage our trade? So let's assume this. We are getting our entry, we are getting our fill. At this halfway point, we are at almost $13 profit, which is enough for us to secure. And the price action is changing. We secure our trade, move the SL to B, and because this is a momentum trade, this is a trendy trade, we remain open to the possibility that this could revert and manage our trades and move the SL to B and then let it play. If it goes towards our exit, and if we get that area, even at this point, 33.50 plus, where the stable price action happened, that's our exit. So even before it hits our actual target, anything 33.50 plus at this point, because we are seeing, again, if we select here at this point, we are seeing that it is, so Tuesday to Tuesday, we are seeing volume thinning. So we were seeing the volume backing the trade. At this point, volume is thinning. So at this point, we naturally think about closing the trade and taking the profit, and we can get out of the trade and move on to the next opportunity. Obviously, the next opportunity being there later. So that's kind of the thing that we are doing. Again, next Asian session is being printed here, and when it does, we move into something else, and that's how everything happens. We move to Tuesday from Wednesday to Wednesday. This is being formed, and we again reanalyze where the point of control is, where the high volume node is, much lower. So that's how we analyze each day when we start, because that's when we start, just before the New York Open, and in that situation where our levels are key important areas, and we don't wait for the price to do something or price to give us momentum. We have a plan, we have a static system that we enter based on, and if it goes well, that's well. If it goes wrong, then that's part of the process as well. But I think it is a very good system. Having confidence on what we want to do, and having confidence on the levels, and trading based on 15 minutes rather than constantly watching 5-minute, 1-minute price action, what is happening inside the bar, all that is noise. We have a trade, we have a SL, we have a volume tracking mechanism as well. We are tracking much key levels of the price action. We are respecting the sessions that price go through. That's the ICT part coming into play, and that's how we are trading. So I hope all this explains what we are doing differently from before. Before we were putting into a lot of discretionary stuff that was going on, based on certain price action, certain levels, certain news, all that things that we are considering. I think much of that we can avoid and yeah, mostly ignore and basis make our base analysis on the kind of price action that we see in the market. Uh, and when we see what we have planned, only then we execute. So that's the idea, I think.